Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's having a good start to their work week. Had a blessed weekend. I'm outside of my building at work on my 15-minute break. Just something that I wanted to share with you all. I know it won't be for everybody, but hopefully it'll bless somebody. Um, Yesterday at service, my pastor, Pastor Michael Bryant, was preaching out of Luke chapter 10. And Jesus was talking to his disciples, the 72 that he had sent out 2 by 2, and they had come back and were excited about everything that they had done. And Jesus was basically telling them, that he saw Satan fall from heaven like lightning. And Pastor Bryant brought up the fact that, there were 3 top angels in heaven. You had Michael, who was the angel of war, Gabriel, the word angel, and Lucifer, the angel of praise and worship. And we all know that Lucifer ended up being kicked out of heaven for wanting to be the one who was praised instead of, the one that was in charge of the praise. The thing about it is, I was confused about, Michael being the angel of war, because I'm like, man, Michael was the angel of war before Satan was ever kicked out of heaven. So my question is, who was he fighting? And I don't know why, but that just really, I couldn't get that out of my mind. And so, God really settled my spirit by telling me, it's not about who he was fighting. And God was just really trying to explain to me that God had already made the provisions for anything that the enemy was going to try to throw at you, even before the creation of man. God had already put in place an angel of war to help fight these spiritual battles that we're going to face, even before Lucifer was sent out of heaven, even before you and I were created, even before we ever had to face any of these battles. God had already made the provision. And that just really blessed me because each day we all deal with certain things. The enemy will continue to try to throw things at us, will continue to try to confuse us and make us think that what God said isn't really what God said, and make us doubt and waver our faith. And God was just telling me that he had already made the provisions for us, even before we knew that there was a problem. And I just want, or hope rather, that will encourage you to not only go through the rest of this week, but something that you can kind of hide in your hearts, to know that no matter what you go through, God has already made the provision for you, and put people in place and angels in place. And not only that, he knew before the beginning of time that Christ was going to have to come and die for us to save us. So God already knows, God already knew, and there's nothing that we face that he hasn't already prepared us for. So like I said, hopefully that blesses you the same way it blesses me. I hope everybody has a good and productive week. Be a blessing to somebody. Tell somebody you love them, and show the light of God in your life. Be blessed, everybody. Bye.